Pride takes the field. Aftershock gonna hit first. And the game has started here. It's not been a pitch yet. Pitcher for Pride is number 33, Madeline. Pitch. Pitched. I don't know. Comes the first pitch. That one fouled back for strike number 2. Hitter for Aftershock is number 7, Elizabeth Davis. Here comes the next one. Grounded to first, and that right side hits off the wall. Bounces away and for a single. And already an early runner on base for Aftershock here. Here comes a pitch. That one's in there for strike 2. Batter for Aftershock is number 6, Josie Yankee. She's up to bat today, a lefty, trying to show and bunt. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And there it goes. That's the first out of this inning of the game. This is the first inning. Now up to hit is number 8, Mackenzie Shear. That ball is low. It is ball 2. It's 2 balls and 1 strike here. With an out and a runner on first. Still 0-0 score. A third hitter. Fouled off. No. Looked foul, but ended up being a ground out to shortstop. 2 outs. It's my mistake. I looked like it was off her foot. But it turns out a ground ball and an out. So a runner on second base, 1-1 count. We'll start with that. And there's 2 outs here. That one up, hits the roof, and drops for a foul ball. Batter for Aftershock is number 9, Malie. Holds it. The pitch. Hits a third line and caught. What a catch there. A good play to wrap up the top of the first. Get to the middle of the first here. Aftershock will take the field now. And Pride will go and hit. Pitcher for Aftershock is number 80, Addie Baker. Pitching for the Midwest Aftershock. In this game, she is here, and never mind. My mistake. The pitcher for Aftershock is actually Mackenzie Shear. Saw 80 on the bump, but saw 80 on the mound and saw her. So Mackenzie Shear pitching for Aftershock. She pitched yesterday in a good contest versus Italy. Aftershock beat Italy yesterday. I broadcasted that game. It was a good victory. The batter comes up for Pride. Mackenzie Shear, the pitch. That one grounded. Second base. Yankee throws to first. Got her. The first out in this inning. Now for Pride is number 13, Samantha Stahl. Here comes the pitch. Stahl drills center, hits the top of the roof. Hits that roof. Means it's a foul ball. Here it's Stahl versus Shear. For this contest, 8 versus 13. And ready for the next pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here. Shear with the pitch. Just outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to start off this AB. Here comes the next one. That ball is up. It is a full count now with 1 out. Stahl hitting, Shear pitching. Shear throws to Stahl. Stahl hits it to short third. Overthrown. A ground ball to third base and overthrown. So Samantha Stahl is in there safely at first base. That will be ruled an error. Now it's number 22, Riley Loins. And back pick to first, safe. It is not Riley Loins, it's Shelby Van Houten up to bat. Shelby versus Shear. The pitch to Van Houten. Fouled back. Comes the next pitch to Van Houten. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got her right there. For the second out of this inning. Here comes the pitch. Swing, hits it center field, but Yankee makes the catch. The batter was number 24, Molly Amshay. Mrs. Madeline still on the bump. She will face Jenna Yankee. That one fouled off to the side. Next pitch. Ball. It was low. And here's the next one, a Yankee. That one is low. 3 balls and 1 strike in this AB. That is strike 3. One out. in this inning. That one called a strike. Low down there. Hitter for Aftershock. And Jana Burke strikes out swinging. Out number 2. That one hit up roof and drops for foul ball. Hitter for Aftershock is Addie Baker. Their shortstop. That one hammered foul off to the left side. The pitch to Baker. Ball outside. Ball outside. Here comes the next pitch to Baker. Drills it. Hits the roof. It would have been a double, but it hits that bar. That's the second time she's done it, so it's an out. With the rules here, it's you hit the roof, it's an out. Well, if you hit the roof twice, it's an out. If you hit it the first time and it drops, then it's a foul ball. If you hit the roof and a defender catches it, it's an out. Pretty well done, and the hitter for Pride is number 1, Jenna Durham. And here comes the pitch from Shear. Durham takes it. It is ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike here. Pride trying to score first. That ball is up as well. It is a 3-1 count in the bottom of the second inning. None out here in this inning. This is the leadoff hitter. Here comes the pitch. At a strike. Gonna leave it down to this pitch with a full count for her. Here comes the pitch. And she does not go. That is ball 4. Allows a base runner for Pride. Next hitter, number 23, Michaela Bradfield. Michaela Bradfield against Shear. Shear the pitch. Bunt. It goes. Catcher gets it, throws to first, gets the outs. Throw to second. No, she is safe. Aftershock gets an out, but they move a runner over. By mistake, the hitter was Riley Loins. That ball is outside for ball 2. Hitter here now for Pride is number 14, Trista Gorehouse. And here comes the 2-1. That misses low. It's now 3-1 count. The 3-1 to Gorehouse. It is taken for ball 4. First and second. Now for Pride. They're threatening on the doorstep. This one is Number 33, Madeline. Pitch. That one hits the roof and drops for a foul ball. 1-2. Here comes the next one. 1-2. Up there for ball 2. And steals third on the pass ball. It is now second and third with none outs, or 1 out. With 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Here comes the pitch. Drills it right field off the fence. They score 1. And it's a single. Pride scores. And it's runners on the corners with still only 1 out. The pitcher for Pride makes a difference here. And Pride scores first. A bunt from Fisk. Got her out at first, safe at home. Another run for Pride and a great bunt from Kendall Fisk to get Pride their second run in this contest and move a runner to second base. That one's back to the top of the order. Kayla. That one's low. This is Michaela Bradfield. Hitting here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. First strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A runner on second and Pride up 2-0 in inning number 2. A lot of 2s here for them. The next pitch. It's called strike 3. Got her looking. And it shifts to inning number 3. Aftershock will come up to hit. And the pitcher on the bump for Pride, it's same pitcher. She scored that first run on that single. And then Fisk laid down a bunt that scored them their second run. So it's a 2-0 lead Pride has over Aftershock. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. For strike 2. A swing and a miss from Camden Hall. That was a big swing. That one's up for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 0 outs. This is Aftershock's leadoff hitter. Can she get on board to start it off? And it's called strike 3. A great pitch there to get the first out of this inning. Here comes the next batter. That misses low to Mrs. Elizabeth Davis, who's up. It's back to the top of the order. Here comes the pitch. That one grounded, chopper to short. As Tyne throws to first, gets her. It's another out. Now batting is number 6. It's Josie Yankee. She's hitting in a 2-out situation. That one's in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one hit. Second base bobbles, throws the first down. The third out of the top of the third. And we go to the bottom of the third. Pride coming back up to hit with a pretty understandable lead. Aftershock pitcher Mackenzie Shear stays in this game. First batter of this inning is Samantha Stahl, number 13. 8 versus 13. Stahl hits it up, hits the roof, and drops. 2 strikes. That was a foul ball. Here's the next pitch to Stahl. That one's up for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still none out. It is 2-0 Pride and the bottom of the third inning. Here we go. That one hit well, hits the roof again. She's out. So it's 1 out here in this contest. Next hitter for Pride is number 20, Shelby Van Houten. Is now hitting for USA Pride. And Shear is still on the mound, trying to fight back strong. Here comes the pitch. That one's drilled, and it hits the back. It's a double. A double for Van Houten. First hit this inning. First pitch crushing on that one. Drilled that line drive right field. Hits that back wall for a double. Remember, there's no home runs. That one's in the dirt. Here comes the next pitch from Shear. That one hit foul. Hitter is number 24, Molly Amshay. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A nice pitch there. Second out recorded this inning. Now it's number 1, Jenna Durham. That one's hit to third. Throws the first, got her. Out number 3, we reset the outs and add 1 more inning. It is now the top of the 4th inning. Pride is still leading 2-0 over Midwest Aftershock here in this contest. They work well. Same pitcher for Pride. And the hitter to come up for Aftershock is number 8, Mackenzie Shear, the pitcher. And I'll get back when they start. Here we go. They're getting ready here. Kenzie Shear in the box. The pitch hits the third, on to first. Got her. Trista Gorehouse, a good play at third. Routine, good one at third base to get the out. Now it is number 9, Malie Holstead. And that one is fouled back and gets stuck between the cushion and the little mat. 2 little mats got stuck between them. Here comes the pitch. That one's hit down the line, but foul. Here comes the pitch. That one low. Ball 2. Ball 2 right there. Pitch. That one hit up, hits the roof, and drops. Another foul ball. Here we are. Here comes the pitch. That one low. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's 1 out here. And nobody on. That one fouled back. And here comes the next pitch. That one low, ball 4. Gets a base runner there for Aftershock. This next hitter, number 12, Jenna Yankee. That one outside, misses ball 2. The next one, the Yankee. Swing and a miss. Oh, she tipped it, says umpire on the plate. It is a 2-2 count. This contest. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And a back pick to first. No one, or only 1 out. That one she got back there at first. Next hitter for Aftershock. It's a swing and a miss. Number 22, Jana Burke, swings and misses at that one. But here's the next pitch. It's up for ball 2, and the runner advances to second base. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base. It's 2-0 Pride. Bottom of the 4th inning. And check swing. Did she go? Yes. Out number 3. We're on Mackenzie Sheeter. Still on the mound. Pitching here. Here comes the pitch. And they call a strike on number 22, Riley Loins. Shear. The pitch. Hit foul. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes in this AB already. There's none outs, no one on. Aftershock has got to get a quick stop and start scoring. That one's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sheer pitches to Loins. Fouled off. Riley Loins ready to hit. And it's in the dirt. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The count is full. Sheer. Wind up. Throws the Loins. Loins fouls it back again. A long at bat. Brewing here. Long at bat brewing. Between Sheer and Loins. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 there. The first out of the bottom of the 4th inning. Comes the next pitch to Sheer. And a nice base hit from Pride hitter number 14, Trista Gorehouse. A good hit there from Gorehouse. Comes the next hitter, number 33, Madeline. Pitch. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing these names right. Trying the best I can. That's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. A runner on first base. The pitch. That one grounded to third. Throws to second, overthrow. Couldn't handle it. Now it's first and second. First and second for Fisk. Kendall Fisk now up. That one grounded. Shortstop bobbles. Still time, throws to first. And she is out. Out at first. Now there's 2 runners in scoring position. Now there's 2 runners in scoring position for leadoff hitter Michaela Bradfield. Here the pitch. That one hits second base off the wall. Still has time, throws to first. Safe. And Pride adds to their lead. It's now 3-0 with runners on the corners with 2 outs and looking pretty well here for everybody. That one's up for a ball. Back pick to third. She's safe. Runner advances to second. The hitter for Pride is number 13, Samantha Stahl. And the pitch from Sheer. That one is strike 2. 2-2-2 with 2 on. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one fouled off her foot. Remains same count. Sheer the pitch to Stall. That one outside, ball 3. A 3-2. 3-2 count. That one caught. Caught. There's about 14 minutes left in this game. Go to the next inning. The top of the 5th inning. Aftershock hitter is Addie Baker. That one's fouled back. Here comes the next pitch. That one is whiffed and a miss, but it's a drop, 3rd strike. And there's confusion right here. Sounds like a foul ball was called. Addie Baker. That one's up for ball 2. Got past the catcher. Baker up to hit and pitch is pitching. Addie Baker. That one, short chopper. Throws the first. She is safe. Safe at first base right there. Goes to the top of the order with Elizabeth Davis. Scratch that. Scratch that. Camden Hall. And a lot happened there. It's a ball in the dirt. Throw down to second. They overthrew that, but runner only got to second base. A 2 balls and 1 strike count. That one grounded to second base. On to first. They check third. There's an out right there. Out's the next hitter. This hitter is Elizabeth Davis. And number 7. That one's swinging a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes here with a runner on third base. Hit line, dropped. First baseman dropped it and tagged her. Threw it home, but not in time. Aftershock scores their first run. And it's the next out. Now up is Josie Yankee. from Aftershock. That one is swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on a high pitch. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, and swing and a miss, strike 3. Gets to the 3rd out of that one. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. In this pretty tight contest, it's only a 3-1 lead. Pride is beating Aftershock 3-1. A new pitcher comes in for Aftershock. It's number 58, Camden Hall. Comes in. Here comes the pitch. That one hit, second base, throws the first, got it. First out. That hitter was number 20, Shelby Van Houten. And here's the next hitter. And swinging a miss. Strike 2. For the next Pride hitter. Here comes the next pitch from Hall. That one in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the next one. Delivered to short. And it's caught by shortstop. Caught by shortstop number 80, Addie Baker. So you're the bottom of the 5th inning. Aftershock trying to score. Hits her own teammate on a foul ball. This ball is squishy, so it doesn't really hurt. Although that might have hurt a little bit. Here's the next pitch. That one called strike 3 right down Broadway. Out number 3. They reset the outs, and we go to the 6th inning with about 8 minutes left here in this contest. It's going to be the top of the 6th. With Midwest Aftershock trying to battle here. Next hitter for the Aftershock is number 8, Mackenzie Shear. The pitch to Shear is hit to short, bobbles, and Shear gets to first base on an error by shortstop 22, Riley Loins. It's all right. The tying run is up to the plate. It's number 9, Malie Holstead. That one fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're on first. It's a 1-2 count and no outs. In the top of the 6th, that one hit foul. About 6 minutes left here in this contest. Here comes the pitch. That one grounded to short. It's soft. They won't go to. And it's overthrown. Overthrown, and Shear runs to third. That becomes a 1st and 3rd with none outs. Here comes Jenna Yakey. The pitch. That one is in there for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. And the runner advanced to second base. The pitch. That one's up. Ball 2. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The go-ahead run at the plate for Aftershock. That's Jenna Yankee. The pitch. That one's hit foul. It's a battle for Yankee. About 5 minutes left in this contest, where Aftershock is testing pride. That one close, but ball 3. It gets to a full count. Still none outs in this game. Here comes the pitch. Yankees swing and a miss. Yankee goes down, but with a fight. First out of this inning. Gonna have to get out of this inning. That's a ball. That's the second ball to Jada Burke, number 22 for Aftershock. Here's the pitch. Burke tries to bunt, but misses. Gets over a 2-2 count. 4 minutes left to play. They have 2 runners in scoring position. The pitch. That one's right down the middle. Out number 2 and strike number 3. Here's Pride's hitter. Next one, a little less than 4 minutes left to play. That one's low. Ball 2. Hitter here is missed. That one foul. It's Mrs. Baker. It's Addie Baker, number 80 for Aftershock. She's up to the plate right now. Blue calls time. It's a new runner for her catcher. Runner for their catcher right there, Addie Baker. That one fouls it off herself. 2-2 count, 2 outs, 2 on. And Aftershock trailing by 2. And here we go. The pitch to Baker. That one's popped up. Foul. It drops foul. Did not hit the roof. And the pitch to Baker. The 2-2. Popped up, hits the roof, and drops. Another foul ball for Addie Baker, number 80. Here it comes here. Who's gonna win the battle? Is it Baker or Madeline? And she got fooled on the changeup, but it still knocks it foul. She got a piece of it and it went foul. She gets another chance here. Addie Baker. Can she take advantage? Swing and a miss, strike 3. A great rise ball. A great rise ball. Right there. And they call ball game with USA Pride overtaking Midwest Aftershock. In a tight contest, it's 3-1. Your final score, Pride 3, Aftershock 1. This game is over. Signing off.